A very good evening to everyone, and it is indeed a pleasure to be here for your SMK Jalan Arang's annual dinner 2019. I understand you have a very interesting theme here tonight, and your theme is the significance of traffic lights, green, yellow, and red. Traffic lights. Well, green is for working along with others, I think. Yeah? Green, and working in a team. Teamwork matters, not just in education, in everything else we do. Teamwork is very important. We may have been asked sometimes to do group projects, and some of our students may dislike doing group projects because this is where we can all learn how to work in a team. Teamwork can improve the outcome of a project because we're able to draw upon each other's unique strengths. And tonight is an excellent example, coming together and drawing each other's strengths. And this ability of seeking the expertise and ability of other people will serve us well in our academic pursuits and throughout our careers as well. And the key to teamwork is good and clear communication. I think that's very true. So that's green. Madam Pao. Let's move on to yellow. I found this on the internet. Since I've been asked to make a speech, I thought I'll just look it up and share with all of you. And it's something for me to learn as well. Reading through it makes me realize is relevant for me too as a politician. Could be much so, more so. Yellow means to slow down our pace at times, learn to relax and to rewind, so that we can go further in life. We are not even mechanical machines. We have to let it rest. What more to say? We are human beings. So we have to sometimes slow down, otherwise we'll get sick, we'll get flu and fever. And we have to relax and we have to rewind so that we can pick ourselves up and then go further. Moderation is the key. That's yellow. Moderation is the key, and it is a wise man indeed who can find balance in everything we do. How true it is. If we have too many of one thing, we will get sick. Too much sugar, too much starch, too much of everything is no good for us. So that's yellow. Now comes red. Red means some rules, written or unwritten rules, that are to be observed and followed. But it's true, thinking about it is quite true. And without law and order, things will get chaotic, which is why we should all stop at red lights. Whether there are cars or not, we have to stop, when it's red. The importance of doing the right thing, even if no one is looking, cannot be underestimated. Talking about doing the right thing, we cannot go too far wrong as a political party to put the education of our children first. May I say here that SUPP, our commitment towards education, or GPS rather, our commitment to education is shown in our desire to help students to excel through our sponsorship and contributions to SMK Jalan Arang. I just saw here, I think Madam Fong, even though I'm not here, I can feel it. Madam Fong must have mentioned this as well. The contributions from Dr. Sim, and the small little contribution from me, and the drainage systems, the road and the drainage systems along Lorong 13. That one cost us quite a bit of money. It's more than 1 million, over 2 years. And you would have noticed one yellow pole in front of your school. Yeah, that one is CCTV. I did not want to say too much about that because it's only one number, and it's not. We need more. We need a few more to be able to be effective. They're all linked to one another. But I would like to see more of this yellow pole with CCTVs. In the years to come, I'll add some more, and I believe that the security of the area, the whole area of Arang Road, will be taken care of, will be addressed with more of these CCTVs. So I'm going to put an effort there. Of course, the drainage. I know that even though we have spent $1 million up to now, the drainage system is still not complete. There are still things that I want to do, and I think the drains opposite the school through that small little road we need to improve so that the water can go out fast enough. I'm still trying to convince my engineers to do that, and then we have to bid for fund under the 12th Malaysia plan. For those of you who are staying in Arang Road, early next year, we'll be calling a tender to improve the main drainage along Penrison, along Jalan, Dato, Kalau Ningkat. From the car seller, there's a car seller in front of Capital Garden. Starting from there, I'm going to construct a 2.5 meter wide drain. 2.5 meter. And as it goes downwards, I'm going to increase it up to 3.5 meter. So 3.5 is about 339, about 12 feet wide. It's going to be a huge drain because what I want to do is I want to make sure that once this drain is completed, all the water from Arang Road, Capital Garden will be able to come out. At the moment, Capital Garden the drain, we have tried to improve the drain, but the water is not coming out because the outlet is too shallow. So I'm going to have this drain, and I'm deepening this drain all the way down to this banquet, the restaurant, all the way down there, and the water will go across the road to Hua Chu Park, and then out into Hui Sing Garden to the big monsoon drain. So these are plans. These are plans in the next year or so. So these are the things that we're doing, and I'm sure that once it's done, it will complement the Arang Road School as well. You guys would have noted also, I think, that the state government, through our CM, is going to put up international schools. The reason for putting up these international schools is to allow us to have a say in our education curriculum. The subjects we want. We're following the Cambridge syllabus, and students who are capable, who are eligible, will get scholarship to go to this school. And eventually, there'll be opportunities. I just heard today, when I was in BCCK, that University of Cambridge and the London School of Economics have given Yayasan Sarawak 2 slots, 4 students a year. Allow 4 students a year to do PhD. So Sarawakian students, Sarawakian youngsters who are eligible, as long as they are good, through Yayasan scholarship, and CM has increased the scholarship amount to quite a huge figure through taxes from timber. Right now, the royalty from timber goes to Yayasan Sarawak. It's only 5%. I think he has increased it to, I can't remember, quite a sizable figure. I can't remember that figure. But so Yayasan Sarawak will have a substantial amount of money to send students, local university as well as overseas university. There was only 3 million people in Sarawak compared to 30 million in Semenanjung. So rest assured, with CM like Abang Jo, positive, to the best students, to the most capable, we send them out. You know, I was asked a question, we send all these students out to other countries, and they get a job and they won't come back. You know, but then, I remember our former CM, who is our governor now. I remember him saying once, if we depend on the jobs in Sarawak alone, we will never be able to bring out our students. We will never be able to bring them up. Our students are capable. We must give them the opportunities. They go out to make a living, but their heart is still with Sarawak. That's how confident he is. And looking back after all these years, what he says is absolutely true. These students that we send out, they work in other countries, and then they come back to set up industries and a business concern, because the roots are here. So they'll come back here and create jobs. And from there, Sarawak will grow. And today, there's so much investment. I used to remember our Taiwan graduates. Their degree are not recognized by the Malaysian government. And so when they go over to Taiwan, they make a living there. At the end of the day, a lot of them came back. The reason why they came back is because after working over there, they have business over there, they find that there's a lot of opportunities here. A lot of them became developers, contractors, and industry players, captains of industry. A lot of them are doing very well today. And that's how it is. And I'm very happy to note that Abang Jo's administration is just doing that. You know, we're putting in a lot of effort and concentration on education. That's the way to go. I would just like to take this opportunity tonight to say thank you for the invitation. And I would like to say thank you to Madam Fong for your years of contribution in SK Arang and the education industry. You don't look 60 at all. So I'm sure that once you retire, you will still be able to contribute in many ways in education, to our young people in many ways. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, you may be setting up another new school, yeah, or running a private school. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. And I would just like to say thank you. Thank you to all the teachers for your hard work, your dedication and hard work. I know that it's not easy looking after students. Patience, a lot of patience required. I've been a student before, and I've seen how my teachers got angry because students are very naughty. With that, I would like to say thank you once again. Thank you for the dinner tonight, and all the best to each and every one of you. So with that, once again, thank you very much, and enjoy your evening, enjoy your dinner. Thank you.